true to horsemanship. We're here in school in Escondido. It's one of the programs we do for with Falcon Ridge Rescue. We're here at school. We got little Zeus, a mini, and beside me, y'all know Kate, dog is barking and always around. Sit down. She's waiting for the kids. So that's just a little tidbit what we do besides training and rescuing horses, and me train for the outside in my clinics. Like I said, this goes along with my self-motivation part of my clinics. Be able to make an impact on these kids' lives, hopefully show the difference and appreciate the difference between horses and maybe along with people. So, like I said, it's just going to be a few minutes of it. Right now the kids are coming out, and then have a short little talk with them.
Falcon Ridge senior head cowboy, however you want to call him, and he's going to talk to you about horses. And then we'll let you hear a little bit more about Zeus. He'll tell you probably about how he trained Zeus. We'll let you come up individually and pet Zeus, or not individually but small groups. This is, I forgot to introduce the most important one. This is the ranch dog, Katie. All right? So take it away, David.
All right. How are y'all? How many of y'all know where horses originally came from? Where? Huh? Actually, you're pretty darn close. Huh? Actually, no. He was closer. Horses, the modern day horse originally came from North America. So how many of y'all have read in history about the Bering Strait when the Native Americans, they don't? Okay. Many moons ago, the Bering Strait way up there in Alaska and Russia was connected. And that's where the Native Americans came over to here. And at that time we had the modern horse. But the horses, they went over the Bering Strait, and when it closed back off, the modern horse that was here unfortunately got eaten by the Native Americans because they had to survive. How many know in Lakota what they call the horse?
Lakota is what, David? An Indian language?
Yeah, that's a Native American.
So how many of you know Lakota?
Probably not.
Okay. How many want to guess what an Indian would call a horse?
Anybody got a guess?
Huh?
Caballo.
No, caballo is Spanish for horse. In Lakota, it's sukawakan, which means when the Native Americans first saw the modern horse, they thought it reminded them of a dog. So they called suka is dog and wakan is spirit. So they called it spirit dog.
Can everybody say Suka Wakan? So David, is it S-U-N-K-A?
Bred down to this size, and he's different from the regular horses. And that's the whole thing. At Falcon Ridge, we wanted to stress everybody's got their own special. Everybody, each one of you kids are special. I don't care if you like computers or if you like sports. She's fine. Hey, hey.
Katie wants attention too.
What's good? Sit
Oh,
down.
shucks.
Thank you. But anyway, each one of you kids are different and special in your own right. Same way as Zeus is a mini, but he's still just as good as a great big horse. So stuff, when y'all see somebody different and stuff making fun of them, appreciate them for who they are. Appreciate their differences and just enjoy it. Enjoy each and every individual that you come into. That's like me and horses.
Visit them, but don't take them to your home. Okay, is everybody aware of that? Understand why? Okay. So, what does Zeus eat? David, what does Zeus eat most of the time, and how much?
Well, the average horse, they eat grasses, like Zeus is right now. A horse's belly only can hold 8 pounds of food at a time. You can overfeed them, and then once they get fat, Zeus is on a diet right now. And you see why. If he sees food, he's got to eat it. Because the horses, they are foragers. Out in the wild, they eat, they graze, and they just travel, and they graze a little bit more, and they travel. And that's hopefully one day, if we keep doing this and we come back, maybe we'll have a Mustang. We got wild horses that were at Falcon Ridge that one time were out in the wild, and now they're tame. They're domesticated.
But we just can't let Zeus eat as much as he. This horse is not leaving. If I have to, for some reason, have to give them up, I'm going to find a good home for them and make sure that they don't leave that home. So
how long does a horse live?
Pardon?
How long does a horse live?
Depends on like the ponies, like something like Zeus. These little buggers are allowed to live 40 years old. Your different breeds live a different lifespan. Your draft horses is the great big horses. Their lifespan is shorter. You're talking about 20 to 25. Your Arabs, that's the real pretty horses you see in the movies and such. As tails flying in the air, they are known to live to 35. So your average horse will live between 25 to 30 years old. Jaguar, he was a cross between an Arab and a quarter horse.
So how long will he live?
Unfortunately, he was sick, but he would have lived till he was probably in his 30s. The Jaguar, unfortunately, had a condition that was terminal and we couldn't fix it. And unfortunately, it was created by humans because the way we treat animals. And so but that's neither here, but that doesn't concern y'all at all. That same way with this pig Robert slaughter, that doesn't concern y'all. Okay, what concerns, the only thing you all should be concerned about is like pick the message here is that when you commit to an animal or a person, commit to it. Realize you're dealing with a creature with a heart, a soul, and a mind. And I don't care, like young fellow say he's got a snake. Well, that snake's got all them things. Little Zeus here, he's got a heart, soul, and mind. Each one of y'all do. So just appreciate, validate, and when you go home with your parents tonight, just look at them and say, even if they won't tell you, you look at them and say, Mom, Dad, I love you. And walk away. No more. That's all you got to do. And you will just bring probably your parents, they might not let you see it, but life will bring them to tears. Just because you came out and validated and appreciated it. And it says something. Do that.
You guys having fun petting him?
Anyone have any other questions?
Okay, this is, as I always say, be true to the horse. They'll be true to you. First and foremost, be true to yourself. You got to be true to yourself, or it's just not. That's the way it should be. And my kids and a special person out there, as I always say, ready, kids? Washtele. Oh, come on, you do better than you really yell.
1, 2, 3.
Washtele, K, All right, God bless. Take care.